Hi everyone, welcome to this week's weekly Oracle forecast. I'm Rachel Chamley and I'm a mindset and manifesting coach. And what I do these cards every single week for the whole community, and there's a really good message in them. So I pull three cards and I go through the message as a whole. So this week's cards, we've got Take a Step Back as the first one. Now, there's something happening at the minute that's making you feel like you're not in control. You feel like you can't move forward until you see the bigger picture, or you can't move forward until something moves out your way. So it might be you can't leave your job until you get all this money in, or you can't do something. There's something blocking you, and we'll all have something different in this. But what this is saying is you need to step back. You're in the weeds at the minute. You're looking at everything from that low level vibration. You're not seeing the bigger picture because you're feeling like you're not in control. You're feeling like this thing is happening to you and it is never happening to you. So, really, time to take that step back, have a look from that higher perspective, and see that actually the power is in your hands. You just might have to change your perception of what's happening. So this is a very powerful card. It's not take a step back and do nothing. It's take a step back so that you can see things differently. You're only seeing yourself as stuck because your perception is being stuck. But we are never actually stuck. So you need to lift yourself higher. You need to look at this and think, how can I be open to seeing more possibilities? How can I be open to seeing the way out of this? So really just take that step back and get your head out of all the detail. You don't always need to know the how, but when you step up, your guides can feed you the information. So the power is in your hands. You are not stuck. No one is doing this to you. So you need to get your head out of that mindset. So it's time to step out of that thinking and really take a step back. Now, the next card supports this because it's take charge and action. So basically, once you have stepped up, step back from that situation, you are going to see a clear path. Your next step is going to come through very, very clear. You're going to have, it might not make any sense. You might be like, what? I've never thought of this before. Where's this come from? Trust it, because this is saying that is your way forward. This is your next step on the path, and you've got to take charge of this situation. Nothing is happening to you, it is all happening for you. So where can you take a step back and see how you are actually in control of this? Because you have got to take charge of this. No one is going to swoop in and rescue you. So how do you get out of it? How do you move forward? That's the way that you should be looking. Not that you're waiting for this miracle to happen. You know, you've got to really think of, right, I am in control. I always have a choice. How am I going to take charge and act on this? And it, like I said, it might be completely different to what you thought. It might just be flipping your perception totally on the head. And that's why the last card is courage and bravery. So it's asking you to do something courageous, do something that you normally wouldn't do, leap into something that you've been holding off doing, because actually that is your next step. We've got to follow the fear. We've got to follow where we're drawn to, because if you've got something that's saying, I'm too scared to do this, that's because that is where you're meant to be going. So think about how you can step into this with courage and bravery and just do the thing that you're meant to be doing. So a really good message this week for any of you out there who is feeling stuck and just in this stagnant period. You are in control. You've got to take a step back so that you can get your mindset right. You can get your perception of actually what's going on, so that you're not in the weeds of this is happening to me. You can take a step back, change your perception and actually see it for what it is. Then you can take charge and action. So fancy that you felt stuck for ages and actually you're in charge, you're in control, and you can do this. All you need to do is see it differently so that you can take the right action, that inspired action that's going to get you closer to your goal and closer to where you want to be. That is what this card's saying. And the next one is courage and bravery. You have got everything you need to do this. So whatever your mind's saying, whatever your ego's saying, it's to shut it out and just to go forward, move forward, take action, be brave, and step out of that comfort zone to get you exactly where you want to be. Because the problem is we're often feeling stuck because we're in our comfort zone. We're sat where we know we have always been, and yet we want to get out of it. And that's our big dream. We want to step out of the comfort zone, but we're not actually doing anything to get ourselves out of it. We're doing the same actions that we do every day. So if you want to get out that comfort zone, you've got to start changing your actions. You've got to start taking charge of the situation, not let everything happen to you, because it isn't. So really, it is a powerful, powerful message this week. And I hope you listen to it and start taking that inspired action to get you to where you need to be, because you've got everything you need. You just need that courage and bravery. So I hope this one helps, and I will catch you next week. Bye.